All right. Good morning, everybody. It's your friend Yitzchak Lukowski, the Koblenzer Rebbe, and I'm here to talk a little bit again about politics. Unfortunately, I had a friend of mine call me just now and said, "What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Is it time for us to leave? Is it time for us to go to another country? Because it's over. You know, if they won the Senate, which is frightening." And it's really Mitch McConnell's fault for not supporting the president's bid for $2,000 checks. These are not. This is not welfare. The $2,000 is giving the taxpayers their money back. You know, and to give it to foreign countries and stuff, it's ridiculous. Give it back and to let the people keep their own money. And even if it's even if it's people who didn't pay that much, at some point they did over the years. That's one part of it, but the other part is it's keep it home, keep it in America, stimulate the American economy. Don't be paying for gender studies in Pakistan, and don't and all of this pork about. The what do you call it? The fish and I don't know, the Asian carp and things like that. All right, it's over already. We can't cry over spilt milk. But anyway, this Senate race, it's frightening to me. It's interesting because really, to me, the more dynamic of the two races was between Loeffler and Warnock, and it was the more interesting one to me. And I would have thought that Loeffler, she seems to be a much more interesting character, and she's done a very good job as a senator. She certainly deserved to, and Perdue also deserved to keep his seat. But what I'm saying is that you had something much more dynamic, and she's run against Pastor Warnock, who is so extremely in the opposite direction, and it's quite frightening to me that a man of this character could get into the Senate. Forget about and not only that, but with such radical views and so forth. It's very, very frightening. And in the other case, also between Perdue and Ossoff, that seems to be closer. Which again, it's shocking to me that would be the one that's closer. It should seem to be a no-brainer to that Warnock shouldn't be. But again, all of this is because Mitch McConnell, he didn't work out with the $2,000 stimulus checks, and so what do you expect? That's what it comes down to, really. So then I said to my friend, and he said, "Oh, it's a Baba Maisa. It's it's a fairy tale. It's a fantasy world." But hear me out. With what's going on today, this is a major thing. This is historical. We haven't had anything similar to this since 1876, where we have had dueling electors. It should be noted that really Richard Nixon won in 1960 and not Kennedy, but Nixon, as the vice president, just chose to count the electors that came in later in Hawaii and gave away the presidency to Kennedy. But really Nixon won, because Nixon actually won Hawaii, but he gave it away. And that's his prerogative to choose what to do with when the dueling electors come. And so too, there's the possibility today. I'm not sure where they're holding or if they even started yet, as far as the dueling electors with what Vice President